Imagine your belly fat as a sneaky vault, hoarding energy like a miser clutching gold coins, wrapped tight around your organs. Day 1 on OMAD, you devour that single feast, and insulin spikes like a gatekeeper slamming the vault shut, storing extras right there in your gut. But as hours tick by, 4, 12, 18, insulin drops, and your body raids the reserves. Glycogen empties first, then visceral fat starts melting into ketones, fueling you like burning stolen treasure. Short term? Studies show 0.7 kilograms gone in 11 days, slashing heart disease risk by up to 20%. Yet over months, that vault might lock tighter, resisting with metabolic slowdowns if not managed properly with balanced nutrition and activity. That stubborn belly fat isn't just a cosmetic nuisance. It gnaws at your confidence, whispering doubts in quiet moments. Medically, it's visceral adipose tissue, fueling inflammation and insulin resistance. Picture it as a toxic fog clouding your organs, leading to fatigue, mood swings, and heightened risks of diabetes or heart disease. But what if OMAD, one meal a day, could lift that fog? Science hints at quick wins: reduced hunger hormones like ghrelin, boosted fat burned through ketosis. Yet, pitfalls like nutrient gaps, potential muscle loss, or metabolic slowdowns loom if you don't plan carefully with nutrient-dense foods. Curious how the first days unfold? We'll break it down hour by hour, revealing the hope amid the hype while keeping things realistic and balanced. Let's dive into the timeline of what happens to your belly fat when you switch to OMAD. Picture it as a fortified storage of energy tucked around your organs. We'll break it down hour by hour, then zoom out to days, weeks, and months, blending the science with real-life feels to show why ditching constant snacking might just be your gut's wake-up call. Starting at 0 to 4 hours post-meal, your body's in full feast mode, locking down energy storage. That one big chow down spikes glucose and insulin, shuttling energy into cells and stashing extras as glycogen or fat. If you overload on carbs, it adds more to the belly area, making your gut feel like a stuffed piñata, bloated and heavy. But hey, ghrelin drops quickly, so you're blissfully full for hours. A key study from the NIH in 2022 showed this fed state sets up for later fat raids without messing performance. Short-term, it curbs overeating urges. Long-term, it trains your metabolism to handle feasts better. The value? It resets your hunger cues, proving one meal can satisfy like 3 without the constant munchies. Just watch portion sizes to avoid overdoing calories and maintain balance. Fast forward to 4 to 12 hours. Insulin eases off, and glycogen starts depleting. Your body shifts from sugar burning to tapping reserves, kicking off mild lipolysis where fatty acids leak out, including from visceral stores. You might feel a rumble around old snack times. Ghrelin's throwing a tantrum, but it fades quick. Real talk. Energy dips like post-lunch slump, but without the crash. That same NIH trial on lean folks found lower afternoon glucose, hinting at steadier vibes. Short-term perk, sharper focus as your system adapts. Long haul, better glycemic control slashing diabetes risk. Bottom line, it's your first taste of metabolic freedom. Remember, stay hydrated and consider electrolytes to ease any discomfort during transition. By 12 to 18 hours, glycogen's gone, so ketosis revs up. The liver turns fat into ketones for fuel, hitting visceral fat hardest since it's the most active stash. The grip loosens, releasing energy, especially if you sneak in a walk or light activity. Expect initial fog or fatigue, like your brain's rebooting on new software, but ketones soon suppress hunger like a natural appetite blocker. University of Sydney research warns visceral fat might adapt later, but here it's prime burning time. Their study on fasting showed dramatic early changes in fat release. Quick win, more fat oxidation during moves, melting 0.7 kilograms in just 11 days per NIH data. Over months, it dials down inflammation for heart health. The payoff? You feel empowered, realizing your body's a fat-burning machine, but monitor electrolytes to avoid headaches or dizziness. Pushing to 18 to 23 hours. Deep fasting peaks, with autophagy cleaning house and fat breakdown hitting max. Visceral fat contributes big to keep you going. Think of it as the body tapping its deepest reserves efficiently. Cortisol might spike, adding jittery edge, but adapted folks report zen-like clarity after a few days. Side effects? Maybe a headache if electrolytes lag, but it's transient and manageable. Johns Hopkins notes this window prolongs fat utilization, backed by their patient guides on metabolic switches starting around 8 to 12 hours. Immediate boost. Reduced BMI, links from 18-plus hour fasts in reviews. Long-term lower cholesterol and preserved muscle with protein smarts. Key value, it builds resilience, showing skipping meals isn't starvation. It's strategic fuel flipping that could trim your waist for good. Always listen to your body and adjust as needed. Now, days 1 to 7. Your body's cycling these stages daily, and fat starts shrinking noticeably. Initial weight drops, water, glycogen, then real fat, as ketosis consistency kicks in. Hunger hits hard at first, like a whiny kid, but by day 3, it quiets down significantly. You might feel low energy or irritable, the infamous keto flu, but push through and bam, steady moods emerge. A pilot on obese diabetics mirrored this with better blood sugar control. Short-term, insulin sensitivity surges, aiding quick belly deflate. Longer view, metabolic flexibility guards against yo-yo dieting. The gem here? It convinces you old habits were the real drag, sparking that "I got this" momentum. Have you tried it yet? How did the first week feel for you? Weeks 2 to 4. Adaptation locks in, with steady fat loss but hinting at resistance. Fat oxidation jumps 20 to 30% in workouts, per crossover studies, and energy stabilizes like you've upgraded your engine. Plateaus lurk if calories creep up. Real experiences include stalled scales, but tweaking with weights or calorie adjustments keeps it flowing. Sydney's alternate day fasting data shows visceral fat entering preservation mode around here, resisting release. Yet reviews boast 0.8 to 13% body weight loss, fast benefit, visible waist whittling, enduring 1, muscle hold with 1.6 to 2.2 grams protein per kilogram, boosting overall leanness. Worth it? Absolutely. It reframes food as fuel, not filler. But if plateaus hit, adjust calories or add variety to keep momentum. Months 1 and beyond. Cumulative effects add up, 7 to 11 pounds gone, inflammation down, maybe even better lipids. But watch for slowdowns. Nature Medicine's 2022 RCT found time-restricted eating doesn't always extra-zap visceral fat via MRI compared to calorie cuts alone. Adherence wanes, and one study flagged potential heart risks if not balanced properly, so pair with docs and lifts. Long-haul experiences, sustained energy, fewer cravings, like the storage is finally under control. A meta-analysis confirms intermittent fasting's edge on weight and markers. Ultimate value. It transforms your relationship with eating, proving OMAD isn't extreme. It's a tool to reclaim control from belly fat's grip, motivating lifelong tweaks for that healthier you. So, wrapping this up, OMAD can torch visceral belly fat short-term through ketosis, slashing risks of diabetes and heart woes by potentially 20% from studies. But remember, it's no free lunch. Adaptation might slow things long-term, with nutrient pitfalls or slowdowns possible if not careful. The key: start smart. Consult your doc. Pack that meal with protein and veggies. Add workouts to keep progress steady. Ditch the endless grazing. Your gut will thank you with energy and confidence. I hope these insights spark some real value for you. If this video hit home, smash that like button below and subscribe to spread the word, helping more folks safeguard their health. What's your take on OMAD? Comment below. Let's chat. Catch you in the next one.